I've seen a whole lot of people healed in my life. I really have. It's been amazing. But I watched my mother die. A woman of God. Wouldn't complain. She can get out of bed for 15 years. Probably the last 15 years of her life, she laid in bed and tubes did her living for her. And she would smile. She's the sweetest thing you've ever met. You'd walk in the room and she'd say, hi. When she passed, doctors stood at her funeral. Nurses came, took the time to stand at my mother's memorial service. That's unheard of. Doctors don't show up at patients' funerals. They die all the time. It was the woman she was. And their minds were on tilt because they said, how can she be going through this and live this way and touch me so deeply? And everybody knows if they were in her shoes, they can't even imagine what they would be like. And she didn't even know how to complain. Never one time did I hear my mother in 40 years of sickness complain and curse her sickness. I never heard her say, this miserable sickness, and I don't know why, I'm just so sick and tired of being in bed. Never heard her rant, never heard her. A nurse one time said, I think you need to learn how to express frustration towards this sometimes. And she said, I was overdoing something, and I thought, oh, this is going to be fun. She said, now why would I do that? It was my mom. Why? Because she knew before she was an MS patient, she was a daughter created to shine. And she refused to let MS decide whether she could shine or not. She let Jesus decide that. And even though we never saw her healed of MS, boy, we saw her shine. Now she's in eternity with a legacy of zero complaining, of touching a whole bunch of lives in the midst of her challenges. A testimony that can't be rewritten. You can't go back and do it over again. You get one crack at this, guys.